Hi, I'm Jory, and in this video, I will be exploring the nature of Sirius, talking about Sirius cosmic energy, the traits of Sirian creatures, Sirian light beings, and starseeds here incarnated on the planet Earth. There are many different types of beings that exist in and on Sirius, in and on the star system that is Sirius. This star system or planet and collective as a whole is one that exists in a higher dimension, vibrating much higher than the frequency of Earth as we are experiencing Earth at this time. This planet, like many other planets, or this star system, like many other star systems in the multiverse, has gone through stages of collective spiritual ascension, where every being on the planet experienced a rise in consciousness. This rise in consciousness was a collective spiritual ascension process that involved each and every soul, or the majority of the souls on the planet or the star system. So every being on the planet experienced a rise in consciousness as one whole and as one collective soul. Beings on planet Sirius have been evolved into this higher dimensional state of consciousness for millions and millions and millions of years, probably for longer than that. Sirius begun as a civilization much like Earth, and progressed into a lighter realm of existence as many souls became awakened and attuned to the vibration of love and the vibration of light. Beings on Sirius range from beings that look and appear humanoid to beings that take on a more animal looking characteristic, or take on more animal like appearances and have animal like traits about their appearance. Though their looks range, each and every one of the beings in the Sirius collective are unified in consciousness and are highly intelligent creatures and souls. The energy on the planet Sirius can be described as one body and one mind. Everyone is physically, or not physically, but psychically in tune with the thoughts and emotions of the other souls. So, Sirians are highly empathic because this planet mostly consists of positively oriented energy, positively orientated souls. Life on the planet Sirius is not how we know life on Earth to be during this time. There is no fear-based mentality on Sirius. Everyone vibrates as the frequency of love and understands and understands their connection to the source, where their souls originated from. The vast majority of the souls on Sirius are kind and very high vibrational, happy creatures. Energy that if you're around this type of energy, you would be instantly happy, feel the happiness, especially if you're empathic yourself. You will feel the positivity exuding off of one of these beings, and you would be able to sense, if you're empathic, the inner equilibrium these specific beings, the Sirians, hold within themselves that is very much reflective of the nature of the source. The Sirians and Sirius as a collective soul are balanced within their divine feminine and divine masculine energies, yet they exude this divine feminine energy as they reflect the nature of the source. These creatures, these light beings, souls from Sirius, are highly creative and highly intuitive creatures, interested in such things as creating and fostering a civilization that reflects the nature of the source. This means that their society, their culture, and people are spiritually conscious, value the spiritual aspects that are inherent to life, and value the natural resources on their planet. Not only value, but understand the divineness, the divinity, the life that is the planet, the star system that they call home, and are aligned with the abundance that is the source. They understand and learn to appreciate their environment. The Sirians have developed so much so spiritually that they are able to connect and communicate without verbal language. Sirians even communicate with other planets and beings throughout the multiverse and multi-dimensional reality. Even now, one can communicate with light beings from Sirius through deep meditation. You can connect with these positively oriented souls by connecting and channeling into the source within yourself through and by deep meditation, deeply connecting with nature and meditating. Positively oriented Sirian creatures, Sirian light beings may even appear on Earth and be incarnated on Earth as humans in order to exist as a frequency of love that ultimately does good for our planet Earth. When I say the Sirians may even appear here, positively oriented Sirian creatures, Sirian light beings may appear here, I mean they may travel here using their technological advanced vehicles of transportation, or they may appear here through and by the means of psychic teleportation, by means of spiritual travel through the cosmic realms, through the astral realms, through the spiritual realms as they meditate. Because the fact is, there is no place in the entire source body that we cannot access in the present moment, in the here and now, through meditation. Because all time, all events, all dimensions are occurring now, in the present moment. Everything that will ever happen and has ever happened is occurring now. All the realms of existence are connected. All creatures of the universe, of the multiverse, are connected and can contact each other by connecting with the source that is connected to and that creates all things, all souls. The only thing I would say here is to be mindful of what energies you allow in your energy field and what energies you contact. Always discern, connect with positively oriented light beings, souls who can only be really reached if you are yourself vibrating at such a frequency of love and in this positive orientation within your own soul. Always discern what energies are unwanted and wanted in your energy field, and create your boundaries energetically, spiritually. No energy that seeks to drain yours, no energy that seeks to take your energy for themselves, no energy that seeks to cage you in your energy, cage you in any way, or make you unfree in any way should be able to connect with you as you meditate and connect with positively oriented energies aligned with your highest timeline, you decide you should not be available for any of those kinds of energies. I would suggest making and visualizing and creating a boundary for your own energy in order to keep those kinds of energies out of your energy field and from siphoning your energy for their own use. Spiritual practices and rituals of energy clearing and cutting energetic cords are very important as you connect spiritually through the astral realms, the spiritual realms, and as you meditate and as you just live your life here on earth, and as you live your life anywhere in this multiverse, in this multidimensional reality. So back to how the Sirian creatures, Sirian light beings may appear on Earth through and by traveling through cosmic space and multidimensional reality through their vehicles of transportation or through and by meditation. The Sirians are very technologically equipped as they develop their technology from insight they receive directly from the source of creation. They have built vehicles unlike anything the whole collective of Earth experiences at this time, and have used these vehicles to travel to places like Earth. They travel here because Earth, really the soul of Earth, sends a message to other positively oriented groups into the multiverse, into the multidimensional reality, or the galaxy, or the source body that exists. I would like to say the source body because every dimension, every universe, every multiverse, every planet, star system comes from the source, and so is a part of the source body. So Earth sends this telepathic message to positive oriented groups within the source body who are likely to respond to help Earth. And Earth informs positive oriented groups and planets of what is happening on our planet. If there is a lot of pollution, war, and if the state of consciousness on Earth is low, as Earth currently experiences, then these positively oriented groups and souls and planet souls are notified. If Earth is not vibrating highly in this high vibrational frequency of love that is inherent to the soul of Earth, the environment, to the nature of Earth, then the whole source body is notified. This is felt by every planet, every dimension in the source body. The whole source, the entire source body is connected in this way that there is no separation in and of the source. Since Earth is fated to become a planet that vibrates on a higher frequency and exist in a higher dimension, positive oriented groups around us, like the Sirians, are moved to help Earth in existing in a higher dimension. Sirians can travel here using technology that is not currently understood by beings on Earth, because the collective here on Earth is currently vibrating at a much lower state of consciousness and awareness than those on Sirius. The way we understand science is very three-dimensional. The way we understand science is very three-dimensional. One of the reasons being that the spiritual component in science is often neglected and denied. The science on Earth is highly logical, highly in this socially constructed masculine energy that is dependent only on what is logical, when in reality there has to be equilibrium in this field of science where the component of spirituality is integrated. So the whole of science can be more reflective of nature and of the source, which will not only advance this world and this reality and earth, but will help to align the earth in a frequency of love and into a higher dimension and higher level of consciousness and spiritual awareness. And when I say earth, I really mean the souls here on earth, because earth is already aligned with the source and connected to that spiritual aspect of life and nature and exists as one with the source. The beings on earth have created concepts of religion that are more three-dimensional and are not truly connected to spirituality. Without connecting to and realizing where we come from, without connecting to the source and integrating spirituality and connection to nature in our lives, into our daily lives, without deep meditation and learning to appreciate our environment, our nature, we cannot expect to receive the insight that Source gives us as quickly as a planet who is more spiritually attuned, such as Sirius. Science on Sirius incorporates spirituality in such a way that their technology can do what our learning of science and technology on Earth deems as impossible. Sirius beings typically take an interest in nature and learning about the ecosystem and are drawn to plants and animals that bring them a sense of inner happiness and connection to the source. They are beings who, before their incarnation on Sirius, existed in many other places and dimensions and realities in the multiverse and multidimensional reality, and so are usually ones who find themselves able to understand and do things that may take someone or a soul who has not had as many experiences, a soul who hasn't incarnated in many different dimensions, planets, and places in the multiverse and in multidimensional reality, a significant amount of time, experience, and incarnations to learn. Sirian souls are spiritual guides, leaders, and creatures who are known for their ability to imagine into existence whatever they wish. Beings from Sirius are also oftentimes healers, psychics, and energetic architects. Animals like dolphins and whales here on Earth embody the energetic frequency of Sirius. These animals carry wisdom and light. Their mere existence here on Earth helps this planet's spiritual growth. When those on Earth, such as humans, interact with dolphins and whales peacefully and in their natural habitats, this can activate our DNA and cause our souls to remember certain information about the source and the journey of our souls throughout our cosmic life. Interacting with dolphins and whales may even cause our souls to remember our incarnations on Sirius, or bring to our awareness our connection to Sirius. If we are indeed Sirian starseeds incarnated here on Earth, there is a diverse range of creatures living on Sirius that exist. The energy on Sirius is highly feminine, reflecting the nature of the source where all originates from. Many of the creatures, many of the light beings on Sirius actually share our humanoid traits, and many have feline-like appearances. This feline-like appearance is connected to Sirian's incarnations and connection to Lyra. Starseeds from Sirius incarnated on Earth at this time are highly advanced souls and share a lot of the traits that Sirians have themselves as advanced souls. Sirian starseeds tend to be very attuned with their spirituality, and so are probably aware of their origins from the source, the journey that their soul has gone through the cosmic space, and they may be aware that they are in fact they are starseeds from Sirius. And as I want to note that as I was recording this video, a cat actually walked by me. And as I've said before, Sirians do have feline-like appearances, and so I always find myself noting that when animals such as cats are in my surroundings and they just happen to be around when I'm thinking about or channeling spiritual messages, that this is a sign of these types of positively oriented spiritual energies that may be from Sirius, that may be just from the spiritual realms, to remind me and affirm that I am I am on my path. I am on my soul journey, and just to bring me into greater awareness of the present moment. I do have a connection to Sirius, and I have sensed this for a long time. And in my spiritual journey, I see cats often. When I am meditating outside, when I am going for a walk, there is oftentimes a cat that walks by casually, or a cat may be sitting as I'm walking, and we kind of make eye contact and just look at each other and kind of feel our energies. I can sense the energy that the cat is exuding. We can kind of read each other's minds and have this telepathic communication. And so I do have this connection to Sirius that I have long been aware of. I am going to talk about my starseed origins more in-depthly in another video. Let me drink some water before I close out this video. Disregard any sounds you hear in the background or have heard throughout this video in the background. I am recording outside. I have been recording outside for this video. So yeah, just disregard any background noises and sounds. In this video, I explored the nature of Sirius, channeling into the Sirius cosmic energy. I described the traits of Sirian creatures, Sirian light beings, and starseeds, deriving my information from my experience, my soul journey, spiritual messages, and spiritual insight. In closing, I would like us to become mindfully aware of our own energy. Take a moment to become aware of your own energy. Breathe in slowly and deeply. And out. And again, in slowly and deeply. And out. Grounding yourself in the present moment. Ground yourself in the present moment. Love to you, love to you. Love, 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 and 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 love. Love, 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 love. And love, and love, and love, and love, and love, and love. Breathe in and out. Grounding yourself in the present moment. Love to you, love to you, love to my heart, love to my heart, love to my heart. Love, 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 and love, and love, and love, and love, and love. Breathe in and out. 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 Grounding yourself in this present moment, in the present moment. Love to my heart, love to my heart, love to my heart.